Timo is back in the building tonight, and it's 33-26. Ward in the right corner. Out front to Donnell. 2:05 to play in the half. Donnell goes left side to Rawlinson. Rawlinson trying to get around Moss. Throws up an off-balance jumper. Not the best shot in the world. Missed it. And the rebound comes down to Maka Garba. Garba to Moss. We go under the 2-minute mark, now at 1:49. Here's Terrell Morris going to Moore. Baseline jumper, side iron, no good. Rebound Ward for the Bears. Back we go the other direction. Rawlinson on the run to the hoop. Dishes now in the right corner. Marino, the string pulled for three, and he hit it. He has 9, and it's 33-29.
Great recognition on the penetration. Marino, being a great shooter, gets in a soft spot in that defense and is always ready to shoot the ball, knocks it down.
Moss to leg, 1:15 left in the half. Evan yet to put it on the floor and doesn't. He passes it away to Moss. 17 on the shot clock. Tykeem, right side, long three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Brandon Berggraf, who, before he falls out of bounds, throws it back to Rawlinson. Under a minute to play. Here's Donnell, and he lays it up and in on the feed from Rawlinson.
Rawlinson's the motor, Randy. He got the push. He recognized he had numbers and made a nice pass down inside, and Tech on a good push here and good timeout here from Coach Kenny French.
Calls it with 45.4 seconds left. It is a 30-second timeout. And by all means, again, we want to remind you to patronize one Giovanni's Pizza of Rio Grande. The buffet bar, or the buffet bar, as Dave Lemons likes to call it. All-you-can-eat buffet serving 3 styles of pizza: spaghetti, garlic bread, dessert pizza. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., $6.25 for adults, $3.99 for kids 12 and under. Your drinks are extra. No takeouts, no discounts, and no sharing of the buffet, but pay that $6.25 and you can stay there for the entire 3 hours if you'd like.
Sound like somebody's done that before.
No, but I'm sure there are people that have.
You do your damage in shorter order, don't you?
It's all about quantity. And he steps on the sideline, does Tykeem Moss, and the turnover gives it back to Tech, and with 36.8 seconds left, they can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3.
Yeah, Moss got hemmed in on the sideline and continued to keep going, and the contact that happened was considered incidental, and he stepped on the sideline.
Inbounds into Rawlinson. 30 on the shot, on the game clock, 31. Actually, what I'm trying to say, 1 second difference. 23 on the shot clock, 22 on the other. Here's Gordon to Rawlinson, 12 on that shot clock. Here's a long 3 and good for Rawlinson, and the lead for Tech. Here's a long 3 for Evan Legg. He banks it off the board, and it hits off the rim, no good, and we have reached the end of the first half. So West Virginia Tech, they trailed by as many in this first half as 6. As a matter of fact,
inside-out game. As you mentioned, for Rio Grande, Terrell Morris came in and hit some big-time threes for them. You want to try and get him going early in the second half, but all the momentum in the world was with the Golden Bears as the first half winded down.
Well, we're just about ready to go here in half number 2. Rio Grande in its huddle toward the right as we look at it, high above the court here at the Newt. Tech will go with Berggraf, Campbell, Clark, Rawlinson, and Marino at starting 5. Rio will counter with Komakech, Warmack, Morris, Haynes, and Joyner. Komakech inbounds to Warmack, and we are underway in half number 2. Jermaine works it to the left side. Terrell Morris Goes down low to Haynes. Haynes trying to back Campbell down, and in doing so, dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds. It'll be Tech basketball.
Well, Rio doing what we thought they might, try and go back to the inside, but Haynes putting it on the floor a little too much in there. You got to make an aggressive move to the basket or draw the defense and kick it out.
Rawlinson goes to Marino. Marino on the left side to Burgraff. Here's Terrell Clark driving, and from behind his shot blocked by Komakech, but Bruce got him with part of the body. And I said earlier that the member of the referee or this officiating crew is Tony Gray. It is actually James Pouncey who is out there making that call. Komakech, his second foul, team's first in the second half, and Clark to the line for 2. First free throw attempts of the game for Clark. First one no good. And the woes at the charity stripe for Tech continue, now 1 for 8.
And that will come back to haunt them in a close game, Randy. They were 9 of 16 in their victory yesterday, but not getting it done tonight.
Second one is good. First point of the half, Terrell Clark. Tech by 2, 35-33. Driving, Terrell Morris, and a hand check foul whistled against Tech, and I believe that's Clark's third. It is. And big as it comes just 42 seconds into the second half.
Bob Williams got a big decision to make whether to leave Clark in the game, and that's what he's going to do.
Here's Warmack lobbing it down low, and Komakech tried to extend those long arms, and they are in fact long, but he couldn't save it in and maintain his balance. He goes over the back of one of the Golden Bears and loses it out of bounds, so Tech has it. Here's Rawlinson, spin move, got away from Warmack, great move, but missed the layup. Rebound tapped into the corner and controlled by Warmack. Jermaine on the run. Right side, he goes to Terrell Morris, who will fire up a jumper that was partially blocked by Clark and then rebounded by Campbell. Back out to Clark and on the run. Here's Tech into the front court. Clark looking for help and hands to Rawlinson. Back to Clark. Clark trying to drive, and Burgraff running across the lane was in his path. Here's Rawlinson with 6 on the shot clock. Throws up an off-balance jumper in the lane, and it falls through.
And Randy, that's one you'll take, but not necessarily very regular. That's a very tough shot right there, off balance, but it goes down.
Tech by 4. Here's Haynes backing down Campbell in the lane, going up strong off the glass and good.
Nice secondary move there. Haynes made his first move. It wasn't there. He drop steps to the low side and lays it off the glass. Nice bucket.
37-35. Here's Campbell up over Komakech. Bruce might have got part of it, and it's rebounded by Dominic Haynes. To Warmack. Back to Haynes. Dom's going to step up from just inside the top of the key and came up empty.
Just a little bit short right there, but good trailer recognition. He was wide open around the free throw line, so you got to give him that ball and you got to take that shot.
Well, we saw him earlier bury an outside jumper. Here's a 3 put up, an air ball by Clark, but there to pick up the ball is Marino, and he lays it in. 39-34. Jumper from the corner, D.D. Joyner, good. Timeout, Ken French, 30-second timeout. 39-37 as the clock stops with 17:24 to play. D.D. Joyner's first points of the afternoon, and D.D. coming into this game leading Rio in scoring at 15.3 per game, but his first bucket comes at 17:26. Gets the Red Storm back to within 2 at 39-37.
And we talked about momentum here in the early going, Randy, of the second half. Tech starts out where they left off in the first half. They still have the lead. It's just by 2 points, but both teams coming out with good intensity to start the second half.
Ken French gets some things ironed out that he wanted to tell his team, and Tech now with the basketball. Across the timeline is Rawlinson with a left-handed dribble, trying to get past Warmack. Kicks it out right side. Marino faked the three, drives in, dumps down low to Campbell. Campbell trying to get away from Haynes, can't do it, goes back to Marino. Again, it's Campbell. Again, working on Haynes. Shoots over top of him and scores. Tough shot, and Floyd Campbell buried it.
Nice shot from Campbell. Turnaround jumper. Finds the bottom.
41-37, Tech by 4. Here's Joyner driving. Somehow maintains his balance. Kicked it into the corner to Morris for three, and he hit another one. Terrell's got 5 threes, 15 in the game. Rio down 1.
Morris is hot, Randy, or Morrell. He's just got to get in position and get somebody to feed him the ball. And Morris spotted up and shot it one time earlier in the half. He put it on the floor and had a little trouble, but tell you what, when Morris gets his feet set, he's almost money in the bank.
Dominic Haynes picks up his second foul, team second in the half, as Clark drove strong to the bucket. Collision and a blocking foul against Haynes. And Terrell Clark will go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 on the night, and he's got 9 points in the game. First one is airborne and good. Evan Legg, Carl Moore back in for Rio. Second one, that one's good. So Clark has now hit 3 in a row from the foul line. Rio 43, trailing 43-40. Can Legg tie it? No, he comes up short. The rebound, though, tracked down by Moore, and he threw it away. Rawlinson the steal, the drive, the reverse layup, good.
Great anticipation by Rawlinson. A little bit of a lazy pass turns into a bucket for the Golden Bears.
On the other end, Jermaine Warmack misses. Moore had the rebound and then had it taken away from him by Terrell Clark. 16 minutes left in the game. Tech by 5, 45-40. Down low, here's a jumper by Campbell, up and in. Tech starting to heat up now.
Yeah, Campbell, nice shot over the defense, good elevation there, and it's a 7-point lead for WVU Tech.
Rio in desperate need of a bucket. Jermaine Warmack bounces to the lane to Moore, and Moore lost it. Marino, outlet to Campbell. Campbell, layup, good. Rio needs a timeout. Ken French gets one. Will it be a full or a 30? It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. 49-40. Tech by 9, their biggest lead of the night. And we return with more in a moment as you listen to Rio Grande basketball from AII.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
49-40, West Virginia Tech leading Rio Grande, and Ken French had to call a timeout, hopefully to stop the bleeding and get his ship righted. Here's Evan Legg, tried to dump it back in the lane, and Rio threw it away again. Here's Rawlinson at the foul line. Jumper is on the way and good. Tech not missing now. They're on a 10-0 run. On the other end, Caleb Kimber, a much-needed bucket, and the foul.
Yeah, good body control. He took the hit and still finished with his left hand. And Kimber did a good job to stem the tide. You mentioned the run that Tech was on, and No better solution for that than a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Floyd Campbell picks up his third, team second. First points of the night for Kimber. And trying to clean up some perspiration off the floor before Kimber shoots the free throw.
We mentioned West Virginia Tech putting up 87 points yesterday. You know, Rio Grande puts up over 100, Randy, so we know both teams are capable of scoring. You saw Tech get into the open floor there, and boy, they're difficult to slow down. When they get in transition, they're as good as it comes.
It was 41-37. Terrell Morris hit a three to get Rio within 41-40, and then before that basket by Kimber a moment ago, Tech ran off 10 straight over the last 5 minutes, or last couple of minutes, to go up 51-40. Now it's 51-42, and Kimber trying to make it an 8-point game if he can cash in on this free throw. And he cannot do it. Tap by Moore wouldn't go, and the rebound down to Marino. 51-42. Tech by 9. Rawlinson driving. Stops, pops, and hits. He has 8.5, 15 in the game. Kimber leaves it for Haynes, and Haynes doesn't miss. And now a steal. And a three by Jermaine Warmack.
Defense really picking it up, Randy, and the ball tied up in the corner. And going to be a reaching foul, I think, on the leg. As things got going up and down, a pass thrown into Rawlinson. He wasn't expecting it. The ball hit him and bounced up in the air and then immediately turned into a three-pointer for Rio. So a little spurt here from Rio, but a foul also going against the Red Storm.
And it's against Evan Legg. You're right, his first, team third. Yeah, it actually wasn't a steal. It hit Rawlinson in the head. Warmack caught the deflection and then put up a three that went in. So Rio back within 6.
Does Rawlinson get an assist for the header? Or?
If it were soccer, he would. Here's Rawlinson driving. Reverse layup, missed it. And Moore, the rebound for Rio. Red Storm, can they get closer on this trip? Here's Kimber to Legg, to Warmack. Lob it down low to Haynes. Haynes on the floor, in the lane, off the glass. No, rebound, fought for, and Clark has it. Clark looked like he was standing on the baseline. That's what Ken French said, but no call. Here's Bergrath. He'll go back to Terrell Clark.
So you got to respect Clark at all range. I tell you, he was way out, but he can hit that three.
And a foul whistled against Caleb Kimber. He was going at it with David Rawlinson. Kimber picks up his first, team's fourth.
And Rawlinson's such a tough matchup, Randy, and he can shoot as well. So if you crowd him, he tries to take you off the dribble. If you loosen up, he'll knock down the jumper. So
Haynes out, Garba in, Warmack out, Moss in. That's for Rio. And Clark leaves for Tech, and into the game comes Cornelius Donnell. Here's Rawlinson driving, pulls up at the right elbow, dumps into the left corner to Marino. He drives the baseline, missed the layup. Rebound down to Moore. Carl on the run, 2-on-3. He's going to go anyway. Off the glass, no, but he draws a foul. Saw that last night. Numbers or not, Carl gets a head of steam up, and he's headed to the bucket.
Yeah, he gets in there and draws some contact. I think on the other end, Randy, a very good head fake here on the near side. From Marino, but he expected to have contact in there. He didn't get it, and he missed an easy shot for Tech, and Rio turns around with a chance to cut this lead down even further.
Did not see who the foul was whistled against.
Looked like it was on Cornelius Donnell, if I'm not mistaken.
They don't even have him in the game up on the board. Maybe that's why I didn't see it. Again, it's tough over there on that scoreboard. 53-49. Rio back within 4 as Moore hit them both. Here's Bergrath dishing into the corner to Campbell. His jumper's no good, and Carl Moore the rebound. Carl Moore has been a rebounding machine the last couple of nights. Rio a chance to cut the deficit in half, even to get within 1 if they can hit a shot from distance. Leg to Kimber. Kimber to Moss for three. It's no good, and the rebound pulled down by Campbell for West Virginia Tech.
Tell you what, Randy, two excellent teams here going back and forth and trading shots against each other. Great game.
Rawlinson out on that left wing, trying to get away from Kimber, and travels. He put on the brakes, wanted to throw a pass, and the only way he could do it was to change pivot feet.
Yeah, Rawlinson trying to do a little too much there. I think he should have given the ball up and then got it back, but he got hung up and tried to do a little too much, and he took the extra step. Gets called for the travel.
12:20 to play in the game. Rio down 4 and with a basketball. Kimber to Evan Legg. Legg to Moore in the lane. Carl off the glass. No. Tap up and in by Tykeem Moss. Rio within 2. Cornelius Donnell. Cut off, goes to Marino. Marino to Rawlinson. Rawlinson lowers that shoulder and buries his way in. Now dumps to Campbell. Campbell in the lane, missed it. Rebound Rio. Kimber saved it in to Tykeem Moss. Rio can tie it or take the lead. Trailed a few moments ago by 9. Here's a three for the lead. No good by Kimber. And the rebound tracked down by Marino. Outlet to Rawlinson. He'll pull up and shoot and hit.
Tell you what, Randy, you can do a lot of damage right there. If you can hit an elbow shot in transition, you can write your ticket. And I tell you what, Rawlinson did a great job there, but you cannot let him get the ball at midcourt with nobody challenging the ball. He's the best ball handler on the floor for Tech.
Kimber to Legg. Legg trying to get around Burgraff. Into the lane, did. Missed the layup. Garba the rebound. In traffic, yes. The big man, Maka Garba with 4.
Kenny French said it in the pregame. Going to try and wear down this Tech team. They're much deeper than Tech, especially on the interior, and they just keep bringing big bodies like Garba, and he finishes there for the bucket.
Moss nearly got the steal. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Tech ball as Ward checks in for the Bears. We have timeout on the floor. 10:49 to play in the game. It is Tech 55, Rio Grande 53. This is Rio Grande basketball from AII.
Here, Reverend Hayes. You're not learning, you're saying put the child.
Hey, Ben, are you going to watch the big game tonight?
No, Craig. The game is only on local television, and I can't get that channel, and I'm not too happy about it.
They should stream the game over the internet using EasyStream.com. Then you could watch it from anywhere in the world.
Stream the game? EasyStream.com? What are you talking about?
Think broadcasting, Ben. Streaming is when you broadcast audio or video over the internet. Because the internet is worldwide, anyone in the world can watch. And EasyStream.com is a leader in making that process simple.
So I can watch the big game on my computer from anywhere, and I don't have to miss any of the action? Thank you, EasyStream.
Yes, thank you, EasyStream. If you want more information, just log on to EasyStream.com.
EasyStream.com. Streaming made easy. Call 1-800-866-7510 today.
They are twisting and shouting for Dave Lemon's pizza, Giovanni's pizza.
I was doing the Charleston. I must have been confused. I guess that's why I didn't win. Plus, I pulled a muscle. That could have had something to do with it, too.
Speaking of the devil, Dave Lemon standing over there, probably telling somebody how smart he is.
I notice you get your jabs in when he's not listening.
He gets his jabs in when I'm not listening. Here's Rawlinson for 3, and he buries it straight away.
David Rawlinson, tough from the outside.
58-53, and an offensive foul whistled against Rio Grande.
Actually, just a turnover, Randy. It went off his leg. They called it off of D.D. Joyner. I don't know if that was a great call. It looked like it may have went off the defender's leg, but just a turnover, but still not good for Rio.
Terrell Morris returns for the Red Storm. 58-53, 10-15 and counting. Left in the game. Here's Burgraff from the foul line. Jumper is short. Rebound tapped out long and into the hands of Rio's D.D. Joyner. He hands to Warmack, who tried to whip it to Morris on the right side and threw it away. Ward with the steal. Here's Marino. Tap pass. It goes to Rawlinson, and he lays it up and in.
Kind of a fortuitous bounce, Randy, if you will, because they really botched a 3-on-1 there and ended up getting a bounce to go their way and get the bucket anyway.
Rawlinson is a one-man wrecking crew for Tech here in this second half. Here's a three from out front by Joyner. Too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound controlled by Morris, and up strong he goes with it, and he's fouled.
Rawlinson will get that foul, Randy. He was trying to make a play in there against a bigger man and got his hand caught up in there against Morris and gets whistled for the foul. And I'm like you, David Rawlinson, senior guard, 6 foot for West Virginia Tech. Very impressive.
How about 22 points in the game, 15 of them here in the second half? Pretty good.
That's when seniors are supposed to step up, is down the stretch, and he's done it so far.
Terrell Morris hits the free throw. Rio back within 6. Cannot hit the second one, though. Timo makes 1 of 2. He has 16 to lead Rio. Here's Donnell to Rawlinson. Rawlinson on the right wing. And a 5-second violation. Closely guarded. He turns it over. And the Red Storm will get it. They trail by 6 with 9:17 to play in the game.
And Randy, huge possession right here for Rio Grande. They need to get a bucket, get inside of that 6-point shield, if you will. Every time they've tried to make a run, Tech has been able to answer. You got to start putting some pressure on Tech, and that makes those jump shots and some of those other plays a little more difficult for Tech to convert on.
Here's Kimber shooting from the right side. Tough shot, could not get it to go down. Rawlinson has the rebound for Tech. Long outlet to Marino, great catch. He goes up with it and draws a foul.
And Randy, a bad decision by Marino turns into free throws. He was in a terrible angle. He was behind the backboard, and he tried to put a shot up anyway. He gets bailed out on the foul. And now what was really a bad decision is he took the lead pass from Rawlinson. He gets a chance to get 2 easy ones.
Foul on Terrell Morris. I've got his first. They've got his second up there. Free throw misses. Second free throw rattles out, no good. Morris has the rebound, so Marino missed them both.
And what if Rio comes